picked off by Baron Davis. He gets by Amici, and he's headed for a highlight. Look at Davis going in, and Declan O'Neal.
Deflected by Wesley, grabbed by Davis, goes to the glass, and throws it down. Baron Davis just bringing some love.
I feel like I can play right now. Maybe they'd give me a tryout if I work out for 8 months. I gotta work out 4 months for a 10-day. This place kind of grew me into a man immediately, and I had to assume a role that ultimately, as a leader that I wanted to assume.
Davis down in the front court, splits the D with a dunk! Oh my!
It wasn't just I'm being a point guard on the court. It was no, I'm gonna babysit their kids. I'm gonna make, being a teammate of the team, of the community. And I think, Charlotte really helped me do that. It opened my eyes to, just a different diversity of people. So it was I was young enough to still be in college, right? And I was still taking some classes in college. So it was just really this was my business school. This was graduate school where I was stepping into the NBA. And after my second year, my third year, I was an all-star and ready to, go on and pursue, chasing the dream, you know what I mean? Being the best I could.
Oh, what a play for Davis.
Yeah, so for me, I'm in the film production, content production, built out my own studio, Slick Sports, Lifestyle, and Culture. The whole point of Slick is to really give fans a different experience, give former players a different outlet and a platform to tell their stories. So Slick ultimately is, a players channel, a fans channel where we can connect, get real insight, real conversations. From real people who have been contributors to the space, pioneers to culture. We focus on film, documentaries, short form, digital series, and a big part of it is looking at content and creators and saying how can we build IP with them, to upsell and sell in the market. My big wish and dream is to be able to simulcast Hornets games because, I love the Hornets players. LaMelo Ball is, one of my favorite point guards and one of my favorite people, period. And I feel like fans should get, a more intimate perspective from guys who played here, get more history. And it's a great way to kind of bring the Gen Z fans back to the 80s and the 90s, you know what I mean? And bring the 90s fans into, this modern world where they can see kind of the nostalgia, but the nostalgia happening in real time. I keep in touch with Derek Coleman, Eldon Campbell, Lee Nayland, Eldridge Kasner, Chucky Brown hit me every now and again. I see David West. I keep in contact with all my teammates, man. I really, really appreciate, the time that I had here in Charlotte for one, because I think that was a big part of my youth, my adulthood, and my innocence, and my first kind of entry, into the league and learning what it means to be a professional, be a man, be a good teammate. I'm just, really excited and happy to be back here because, I get to show my son now, that's where I used to go get my sandwiches for the game. That's where I got my haircut. That was the record store. It's not no more. There's no such thing as record stores anymore.